Fathers, in honor of Father's Day, what was your don't tell your mother about this moment? So last Saturday, I'm out in the backyard with my 10-year-old son Luke, trying to teach him how to hit a baseball. Luke keeps looking at me with those serious eyes and goes, "Dad, I want to hit it like the pros do." I should have said no. I really should have. But seeing him so excited, I grab this old aluminum bat from the garage and show him how to really swing with power. His first few tries are pretty clumsy, swinging way too early or way too late, but then on his fourth swing, he connects perfectly. The sound was incredible. That sweet crack of the bat hitting the ball just right. Luke's face lights up like Christmas morning as we both watch the ball soar through the air. For a split second, I'm so proud. My kid just hit a bomb. Then reality hits as the ball crashes straight through our kitchen window with this loud, echoing smash that probably woke up half the neighborhood. Luke is jumping up and down screaming, "Dad, did you see that hit? That was amazing!" Meanwhile, I'm standing there frozen, thinking about how my wife specifically told me last month not to use the backyard for batting practice after I dented the fence. She said, and I quote, "Ryan, if you break something with those stupid baseball lessons, you're sleeping on the couch for a month." So I look at Luke, who's still celebrating his home run, and I go, "Okay, buddy, new rule. This never happened. We don't tell Mom about this, got it?" Luke nods like we're planning some top-secret mission. We spent the next hour sweeping up glass from inside the kitchen. Luke was actually pretty helpful, holding the dustpan while I swept. Then we drove to Home Depot where I bought a new window pane. The guy at the hardware store kept looking at us funny because Luke kept saying stuff like, "Dad, are we gonna get in trouble for the secret mission?" Back home, I let Luke help me install the new glass. He held the frame steady while I sealed it with caulk. We were feeling pretty proud of ourselves, like we'd pulled off the perfect crime. But here's the thing. We completely forgot about the baseball-sized dent in the wall where the ball bounced after going through the window. When my wife came home from grocery shopping, she walked straight into the kitchen and immediately stopped. She stared at the window for a long moment, then looked at us suspiciously. "Did you guys do something? This window looks way too clean." Luke freezes up completely, his eyes going wide. I jump in quick and go, "We cleaned the windows. Thought we'd surprise you." She's still squinting at us, clearly not buying it. But we made it through the day. I thought we were home free. Then a week later, I'm grilling burgers when our neighbor Bob comes over for a beer. He's chatting with my wife when he casually mentions, "Hey, I saw you guys last Saturday teaching Luke how to hit bombs into the neighbor's yard. Kid's got quite an arm on him." My wife goes completely silent. I can feel her staring at me from across the patio. That night, after Luke went to bed, she corners me in the kitchen. She's holding the baseball with a tiny shard of glass still stuck to it. "So," she says, crossing her arms, "you weren't going to tell me you broke a window?" I'm trying to think of some excuse when she continues, "And don't even think about lying. I found this ball behind the couch with glass on it." I'm completely caught. So I give her this sheepish grin and go, "Would it help if I told you Luke hit the best line drive I've ever seen? I mean, it was a perfect swing. The kid's got real talent." She stares at me for what feels like forever. Then she starts laughing. Actually laughing. "You're such an idiot," she says, shaking her head. "But you're fixing that dent in the wall, and next time you want to teach our son baseball, use the park like a normal person." The next morning at breakfast, Luke looks between us nervously and whispers, "Are we still keeping the secret?" My wife ruffles his hair and says, "The only secret now is that your dad is buying you a proper glove and taking you to actual batting cages." Luke grins and high-fives me under the table.